Hey there, it's Big Tony over here at Nat G coming at you with a little beacon rush action. We're on the castle map. We're going to talk about two subjects. The subject bases around one topic, which is quitting. When is a good time to quit a match? And when is it a good time to quit the game entirely? Now, these seem like they would be related, but they're really not so much. Now, quitting a match should really only happen for a couple of reasons. If you land in a match, guess what? You're a team member for people, and you really ought to stick to it if you can. But if you're going to bail out of a match, any match, this is a general rule of thumb, it has to be within the first 30 seconds of that match starting. Otherwise, your position will not be refilled. So if you hop onto any sort of match and you said, oh, this is just not for me, I need to be out of this one, or something happens, whatever, then it's time to, let's get this guy out of here. Then as long as it's before 30 seconds, the odds are you're going to be replaced by another player. So be considerate of the other teams like that. Okay, now the reasons why you would do something like that, and you'd bail on that first 30 seconds, is you hop in and you see there's a hacker going berserk all over the place, destroying everything and everyone. Yeah, you're going to want to bail out of that one. There's nothing you can do right there within the first 30 seconds. After that, and even if you do that too many times, you might actually, I'd have to check again, but I think even if you do that way too many times, you can end up in low priority queue, which is a very, very bad place to be. Bad matchmaking, you get no rewards from anything that you do, and you have to play a gazillion matches without dropping a single match before they will let you out of it. It's like, it's like jail for war robots. So don't drop out of matches unless it's an absolute necessity. And I only say drop out when it's hackers that you're dealing with. Otherwise, really, there really isn't much of a reason for you to quit. Unless you have something going on that it's like, oh, you really didn't have time to play the match in the first place, and you need to go, you need to get out of there. Then one, you shouldn't have been playing in the first place, and two, if it's in the first 30 seconds, get yourself out of there so you can be replaced with someone who can actually play the match. Just do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the other thing. When is a good time to quit the game? Well, one main reason I say you should quit playing War Robots is if you are no longer having any fun with this game. Because there are a lot of people who do that come in, they'll play for a while, and then they'll realize it's just not for them. And they like to hang around because some of the people they're playing with, but it really isn't for them. Well, if you're not having fun, no excuses, just get out of it. You're not helping yourself, you're not helping anyone else, you're not being a good teammate if you're not really into the game anymore. That's a good time to quit the game. Especially if, there's just a lot of issues in the game, and you have to be kind of tolerant of some of these issues, whether it's the economy, the hacking, sometimes it's the lag. This is going on a 10-year-old game. So definitely that is an issue. No fun, no game. Time to go. Now, another reason to quit this game is if it is causing personal problems in your life. If your spouse is so angry at you all the time for playing the game and you can't reduce the amount of time you're playing to accommodate that, your significant other, your spouse, whatever. You can even throw in your job. But something is not happy with you because you're spending way too much time on screen. Well, then, then it is time to say, goodbye to the game. You got to make real life a priority over digital life. That's just the way it is. Now, for some people, it's financial. Some people way overspend more money than they spend on their rent, or it impacts that they can't afford to pay their rent, or they can't buy little Tommy's shoes this month for him because he's blown it on War Robots components. Then it is time. If you have to either downshift to free to play and can live with that, or it is time to say goodbye to the game. Plain and simple. And of course, you're going to know when the time comes. There's also a natural attrition to the game. If you've been there too long, you will know it. Because you won't have any fun. You're always grumbling about it. You're rage quitting on matches. You're doing so many things that says you shouldn't be playing this game anyhow. So definitely that is something to consider. So quitting matches and quitting games. Two big topics that I just thought I'd just throw it out there. I'm doing some topical videos, and those were two big ones. And I thought I'd just give my 2 cents on that real quick. So, but quitting matches, just remember, first 30 seconds. Anything beyond that, you're obligated to stick it out. You really are. For the team that you're playing with, and keep you out of low priority queue. Seriously. And when to quit the game, in a nutshell, if it's hurting your life and or you're not having any fun anymore, it's time to say goodbye to the game. Just time to do it. Now, for any sort of issues you're having, any frustrations with the game and stuff, I always advocate before you just pull the plug and walk away. Unless it's financial reasons. If financial, you can't control your spending in a game, then there is no taking a break from it. You just got to be done with it. You just got to walk away and never come back. But if it's for fun reasons or there's certain things you're just burned out about, taking a good long break. Take a 2-week break. Take a month off. And then come back. And if you're still not having fun, then you have to really ask yourself, is this game worth coming back to? And at that point, then you can make the honest opinion that this game is just not for me anymore. Now, I've taken several breaks over the years, and I've always come back because I've come back and I still have fun playing the game. And I've never had financial hardships because of this game. So I know that that's not a reason to quit. But it's always been a fun factor for me. So when I do gets too much for me, I take a break. And I come back, I feel refreshed, and it works for me. Alrighty, let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the scores and we're out of here. 10 kills, 5 beacon caps, 7 assists. A nice pounder match. And a pretty good topic to talk about. Alright guys, if you like what you're seeing and hearing, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel with that bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm dropping it. Alright guys, stay safe and healthy. Watch out for each other. I'll catch you on the battlefield.
So let me know if you gave up hope. Do I leave?